Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's program, we've got some exciting news on some capital improvement projects taking place in and around Vandalia in 2016. We're also going to stop off at our Vandalia Senior Citizen Center, let you know about a way you can get your taxes done absolutely free. But our first stop today is here at the Vandalia Recreation Center. Now, right now, we're in the Aquatic Center. It's a very busy and active place on a weekday afternoon. Now, if this is the kind of environment you'd like to work in, now is the time to start making steps to make that happen this summer.
Even with a heart of winter ahead of us, some of us are already thinking about a summer job. And one of the best summer jobs for high school or college kids is working as a lifeguard.
Especially here at the Aquatic Center, because we also fill positions at Castle Hills Pool in the summer times. And there's a turnaround because we have college students that do it in the summers or high school students, and they rotate. We have people on swim team, so there's always a rotation. People vacations or anything. There's always a need for lifeguards here.
Aquatic Supervisor Denise Roederer says if you'd like to become a lifeguard, she has a word to the wise. You'll want to start early.
Anytime people are interested in becoming a lifeguard, it's important to begin early because there's a lifeguard pre-screen that you have to pass to be able to start lifeguard training. In the lifeguard pre-screen, you have to swim 200 yards in either the freestyle / front crawl or the breaststroke. You have to be able to tread water with your hands above your shoulders for 2 minutes. You have to be able to jump in the shallow end, swim to the deep end, dive down to the bottom of the pool, pick up a 10-pound brick, put it on your chest, and swim backwards just with your legs to be able to pass the lifeguard pre-screen. So, if you get in early, then you have time to practice to make sure you can pass the pre-screen. And there's 2 times we offer the pre-screen. We're going to offer it on March 29th and on April 11th.
For those just learning to swim, there are also some options at the Aquatic Center.
We do have another set of swim classes starting February 23rd. They run February 23rd through March 17th. They're in the morning again and in the afternoon. Same levels as usual. We have parent-child classes for water tots and intermediate, preschools level 1, 2, and 3, and learn to swims 1 through level 6. All taught by certified American Red Cross instructors now, and we're all certified water safety instructors.
And if we're talking about swimming pools, this is the time of the year to think about putting a pool in your own yard. City Planner Amber Holloway's best advice is to check out the rules of the pool before putting one in.
A swimming pool, hot tub, or spa would need a permit in any instance when it can hold 24 inches or more of water. So that includes even some portable pools that you can take in and out at the end of each season.
Holloway says that goes for all sorts of pools and spas, even the ones you can buy from a store shelf.
A lot of people think that, anything, especially with the portable pools that you can pick up at Walmart for under $100 and you can move them in and out, that they wouldn't need a permit, and that's not always the case. So we do ask that you call and check with us to see if your pool does need a permit or not before you buy it.
The permit process also helps to ensure that safety is a primary goal.
The benefit of the permit is that you can pretty much ensure that your pool is going to be safe to use, and that's the whole point, is that when you come through us, you're getting your zoning permit so that you're making sure that you're compliant with the zoning code when you place the pool. It does need to be in a certain location, side or rear yard, 5 feet from the side or rear property line. And then we'll also take care of you and let you know if your project's going to need an electrical permit, because we know that pools and water and electric don't always mix well. So generally speaking, we do ask that you always give us a call to check and see if your pool is going to need an electric permit for any pumps. And that way we can help ensure your safety and the safety of those using the pool.
One last thought on pool permits. If you've still got questions, you can get many answers from an information sheet available in the Department of Engineering Services.
So we're thinking about swimming pools in February already because summer will be here before we know it. It's really right around the corner. And before you know it, you'll start seeing those pools pop up in the stores, and it'll be on everybody's mind in a hurry. We've actually taken the steps to create a nifty information sheet which lists the facts and the frequently asked questions, when you need a permit, when you don't. And it's pretty easy to read and follow. You can pick this up in our offices in the Development Engineering Services Conference Room.
Talking about swimming, there are apparently some local companies looking to dive into the local economy. Assistant City Manager Greg Shackelford says there are some new businesses considering putting down roots right here in Vandalia, one possibly at Stone Quarry Crossings.
It would be kind of a light manufacturing opportunity. Companies currently in the region right now, and they were looking to potentially relocate to consolidate operations. Would probably be roughly 100 employees existing, and then another potential 50 in the next 3 years.
If things go well, the prospect would construct a new location and consolidate operations.
They would look to build a new facility on approximately 12 to 15 acres, which we've got a couple of areas of Stone Quarry Crossings that are available for that right now. By finishing Fieldstone Way, that open that land up would be a potential spot.
Stone Quarry Crossings is also the spot for the new headquarters of Superior Abrasives. Shackelford says that project is moving much closer to completion.
They've got a lot of the infrastructure in place for the facility now. The structure on the front with the steel, they're waiting for the glass to be delivered, but that should be coming in relatively soon from what we've heard. I think they're still looking at maybe April, May on opening, but the parking areas and some of the asphalt around the building have been put in place now. If you look at that facility, it really has taken shape, which is exciting for us, because the moment they turn the keys over to the owner, it's going to be 85 jobs.
There's also some activity taking place at Vandalia's other large development park, that one off Northwoods Boulevard. Shackelford says the site might be placed on an exclusive land available list used for developers.
It's exciting for us because I think we've wanted to develop that park. We haven't really known exactly how to do it. We don't own that land. It's owned by CSX, but they seem that they're going to be very cooperative in helping us get the information available.
The program is administered through the State of Ohio Department of Development, and it puts the Northwoods Boulevard site in front of many key decision makers.
It means that it would be shortlisted for any potential prospects that would come in through a site selector process. And there were, according to what they told us, various submissions that had data that was maybe inaccurate. They really want a better way to filter what's available out there in a quicker and more timely manner because of being able to move at the speed of business.
Things are also moving pretty quickly in the Department of Development and Engineering Services, where work is underway setting up a number of projects approved in the 2016 budget. Public Service Director Rob Cron says Vandalians will see work crews out all spring and summer long.
Here, getting started soon, we're going to have our annual curb and sidewalk repair program that we do prior to our street resurfacing. So we're going to be doing probably in the neighborhood of 18 to 20 streets again this year. Also, we're going to be doing real soon here a water main replacement project again on West Hafer Drive. That's going to go from Foley Drive to Brown School Road. And a little bit later in the year, we're going to have another water main project where we're going to replace some old existing cast iron pipe over on Greenhurst Drive. And then we're also going to do a little section on Helke Road as well.
Another big road project will see an entire street rebuilt from the ground up. This project will take place on Groesbeck Drive.
That goes from National Road back to Kirkwood Drive, and that's going to be a complete rebuild of that entire street with new curbs, new drive approaches, new street. We're going to replace the sewer lines, the water lines. Everything on that street will be totally redone.
Drivers heading to and from Dayton International Airport will also see some relief in the form of a road resurfacing project on Airport Access Road.
It's the bridge that goes over Stone Quarry Road. The surface of that deck has been crumbling apart here for a couple years, and we finally put some money in the budget this year to get that deck resurfaced.
Cron says the best thing about many of these scheduled projects involves who's picking up the tab. In many cases, the city is getting state and federal help to fund these projects.
What's really nice this year is a couple of our projects are going to be supplemented with some outside funding sources as well. The project over on Greenhurst with the water main is going to be helped out with some money from the Community Development Block Grant program through Montgomery County. And then the Grossbeck street reconstruction is going to be also partially funded by the Ohio Public Works Commission through, part of the project is going to be funded through a grant, and then we will actually receive a low interest or a zero interest loan for another portion of the project.
Of course, before any of these projects get moving, we'll have to wait out the last few weeks of the snow and ice season. Cron says so far the city's resources have been able to meet the demands, but he's still asking you for a little help.
One thing we do ask when we are out there, and we've talked about this before, is when you're having people clean your parking lots, if you're a business or something, do not push the snow out into the street. That can create a hazard. Another hazard that comes up as well is when our guys are out and there are things that are in the tree lawn area, which is between the curb and the sidewalk. We ask that you not place anything there that could be damaged or damage our equipment, and it's technically not permitted to be in that area as well. Things such as basketball hoops that you might have out there for your children to play in the street and that kind of thing. We ask that you keep those things out of the right of way.
One last note from our development and engineering folks involves Trash Day in Vandalia. Every year, we get questions on which days our trash collector observes as holidays and which holidays might mean pickup is delayed.
They do not follow our holiday schedule here at the city. They actually only observe 6 holidays that they do not pick up trash. So you can find those on our website, and if that's your day on that holiday, it will be a day late, or if it's in that same week after the holiday, your day will be delayed one day as well.
Basically, Rumpke only observes 6 holidays over the course of the year, forcing a one-day delay in pickup. Those holidays are New Year's Day, Memorial Day, the 4th of July, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Speaking of holidays, a holiday in Washington, D.C. means we all get a few extra days to finish our taxes this year. Vandalia Finance Director Bridget Leiter says we'll have the weekend after the 15th of April to wrap up our taxes.
The due date for the 2015 income tax returns this year is April 18th. The reason for this is the Emancipation Day, so we do get an extra day. It's a holiday, so we do get an extra day to file your taxes. So they're going to be due Monday, April 18th this year.
Even with the extended date to file, most everything else dealing with taxes will remain the same for Vandalia residents, including your option to file those taxes online.
That's very important when you log on to our website to file the return electronically. It's a step-by-step program, and it will lead you literally step-by-step to file your 2015 income tax return.
And if you still feel more comfortable filing in person, Leiter says her staff is ready, willing, and able to help you file.
From 8 to 5, even through the lunch hour, through most of the season, and we have extended hours through on 2 Saturdays prior to the 5th or the 18th rather, and through around the 18th. We will have extended hours. We have someone here that can help answer questions, prepare the return, and literally 5 or 10 minutes and they're out the door.
The Finance Department is also busy right now rolling out a new format for the city's utility bills.
We used to use the standard postcard, and now we're using an 8.5 by 11 size letter on letterhead, and it is a very positive change. The great thing about this new format, as we now have, it can include a lot more information about water usage.
The new look bills are a change, but Leiter says they should help with the problems of those smaller postcard bills getting stuck in subscription magazines or caught in postal service equipment. The bills also give room for value-added features like water usage history and even room for city announcements. Beyond that, the utility billing system will remain the same.
Everything is the same. The due date is still the 15th. We still mail the utility bills the same dates that we have in the past.
One good way to avoid the hassle of monthly check writing and bill paying is to take advantage of the auto pay system, details of which are now on the back of every utility bill.
If you complete this auto pay option and you include a voided check with this bottom part of the portion with your utility payment for that month, you can get signed up to have your payments for your utility electronically withdrawn from your account, your bank account. So this is very positive. So it saves the customer time, of course, from having to drive to the city or a stamp to mail their payment.
Our next stop today is at the Vandalia Recreation Center, where plans are already in full swing for the spring baseball and softball season. Recreation Supervisor Alicia McCracken says now is the time to get your kids signed up.
We are looking forward to spring here at the Parks and Rec Department. Registration is going on currently for youth baseball, softball. We offer leagues for ages 3 to 18. Lots of fun, organized socializing out at the ball fields for the summer. Register online and save $10. That special is running until March 1st.
There's also an opportunity to improve your kids' skill set before the season gets underway.
Sign up now for our ever popular Butler Baseball Clinic, which will be held on Sunday, March 6th from 4 to 7 here at the high school. Trent Dews and the Butler High School baseball staff will be conducting the clinic. Lots of offense and defense fundamentals. And a good time.
Another good time event takes place in early February. That's the annual Daddy-Daughter Dance.
This is the 21st annual Daddy-Daughter. It's a country hoedown theme, so you'll dress in country western. It's February 6th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Vandalia Senior Center.
Brittany Oliver says the dance has been popular for many years and includes some extras, like a collectible photo you get to take home.
So Daddy-Daughter, we've partnered with Schwabi Studios. So when you walk in, they'll take your picture. So it's a little memento you get to take home. We'll do crafts, some games, dancing, and food.
Our last stop today is at the Vandalia Senior Citizen Center, where coordinator Tony Williams has programming for just about every interest under the sun. Right now, she's gearing up for income tax season, and you can get your taxes done absolutely free as long as you sign up for the service.
We have a sign up. You just come in through the front door and immediately to your right there's a bulletin board on the wall. You can sign up for any Tuesday starting February 2nd through April 12th. Now we're open 9 to 4. You can come in any time to sign up, but the tax people will be coming on Tuesdays. The appointments are 9 to 3. And they ask that you get here 15 minutes early. And you don't have to be a member and you don't have to be a senior to come in and have your taxes done here.
Beyond the taxes, there are also some good special interest seminars coming up.
We're having a continuing series of garden talks. Michelle Ruby, that's a master gardener, is doing one each month. The one in February is to work your dirt. And she will tell you how to make your dirt so lovely that you like to pull your fingers through it. She also has a method for making dirt lasagna. They'll make your plants really happy. That is on Friday, February 26th at 10 o'clock.
With Valentine's Day right around the corner, there is an opportunity to create a work of art just in time for the big day.
Home State Healthcare, Barb Greer and Chris Lowry are coming, and they're doing a painting that looks like a heart tree, a friendship tree. That's on Friday, February 12th at 1:30. Now there's a lot of supplies involved, so they're asking you to pay $7 in advance for that.
If acting is your thing, you may be interested in the Table Read Theater project coming up in the late spring. It's a second act for a very well-received theater project this past November.
We had a fabulous dinner theater with a wonderful readers theater with 2 different comedies that went on. Well, they are coming back. They would like to do that again. And that production will be for the May 6th potluck. So sign up. We have to have at least 6 people, maximum of 18. The very first meeting is Wednesday, March 23rd from 1 to 2:30. Now I know that's March, but I already have that sign up there because it takes a little while for everybody to get brave enough to decide they're going to try that.
And one last note. The Senior Citizen Center has so many clubs and so many interests that they're asking for your help. They're always looking for donations to help the many clubs and groups continue their hobbies as cost-effectively as possible.
Our super sewers use the donations of fabric and batting and thread and things like that to make their wonderful quilts. We have a floral group that likes baskets and the pillar candles and all kinds of floral things to make their things that they make for sale. We also take stamps, eyeglasses, books, batteries, pop tabs, box tops, jigsaw puzzles, cell phones, unused medical supplies, canes, walkers, incontinence supplies, movies, and much more. So if you're not sure if we'll take it or not, call me. I'll let you know. But that's the main things, that we have boxes sitting around ready to go.
Now, if you'd like any more information or sign up for some of the events that we have here at the Vandalia Senior Citizen Center, we are standing literally at Mission Control. This is the billboard in our main hallway, and as you can see, there are opportunities to sign up for each and every event held here at the Senior Center. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.